welcome back to my channel. So for today, we're doing this super smoky, glittery, glam makeup look. I wanted to do something that was like really glittery and sparkly, but still really easy to do without like a lot of effort or a lot of thought going into it. So I just did like a basic smoky eye and then just threw some glitter on top. Super easy, very cute. And of course I just had to be extra and like do something crazy with my hair and then add these little jewels under my eyes. You don't have to do that at all, but just to be honest, I have to wash my hair anyways. So I was like, why not put some glitter in it and like go kind of crazy. I don't know, that's just how I am. It's gonna wash out anyways, right? So why not? This look could even go for a New Year's look. It's really up to you and your style or your preference of makeup. I am gonna be doing a separate video for a New Year's look that I will be uploading soon. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking, so let's just get right into the video.
Alrighty, so I know my hair is looking pretty crazy right now and my buns are lopsided, but we're just going to ignore that and then move right on to the lips. I'm using my Nicole Guerrero's Best Dumb Lip Mask to prime my lips, and then we're going to be moving on to the eyes. For this whole look, I am going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and first we're going to go with the shade in Light and a E121 brush from shopmissa.com, and I'm just going to use this to highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going to be picking up the shade Central Park with this E104 brush. That's just a large blending brush. And then I'm just going to be packing that throughout my entire lid, mainly focusing it on the crease. And then I just keep building it up as I go just to intensify the color and blend. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of Mocha and a Wet n Wild blending brush and just kind of blend the edge of this brown. And then I also go back in with some more Central Park and just keep building up that color. Next, I'm going to be dipping into Abyss, and I'm using my ABH brush, but with the fluffy end first. And I like to keep a very light hand because, you know, working with black eyeshadow could really be easy to mess up. So just keep it light at first, and then it'll start to build up. I'm getting some of that Central Park again just to bring some of that brown back and to blend out that edge. And then whatever was left on that Wet n Wild brush, I'm just using that to blend everything out. So I wanted my whole lid to be black, so I'm going to be using the other end of that ABH brush and just smoking out the lid. Next, I'm going in with some of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm using my finger for this step to apply it because I didn't really want anything specific, like any harsh lines or anything. I just wanted to get a general shape on my lid. So if you want to, you could use a brush to get like a specific shape. But I'm focusing this on the center of the lid, and then towards the top, I kind of want to make it to go into like a point. So in a way, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree, I guess. So this is where I'm just using my finger to create that little point, and then later I'll go in with the brush to kind of sharpen that edge out. To apply the glitter, I'm using this E113 brush, and I'm just using some silver like craft glitter. You can find this anywhere. And I just kind of like to look down or like lean forward and look down when I apply the glitter. That way none of it falls on my eye, and if anything falls, it falls straight down instead of on my face. And this is where I'm taking a little brush to apply some of that glitter primer to get that point that I really wanted at the top. For lashes, I just took 2 lashes and stacked them together. I don't really remember what lashes they were, but they created some really dramatic lashes, and you could do this with any pairs and it just instantly makes a dramatic lash. I almost forgot a step, so I just took this flat Wet n Wild brush and some of that black eyeshadow, and I'm just blending the sides of the glitter. The step isn't very necessary, but I like to do this to give a very pretty gradient effect from the eyeshadow to the glitter, so it's not so harsh. It just gives it a pretty fade on the edges. Moving on to the face, I'm just moisturizing, and you want to make sure that you don't have any glitter or black eyeshadow on your hands before you do this because it will get all over your face. And then for primer, I'm using my NYX Pore Filler Primer, and I focus this on my T-zone, so right here on my cheeks and my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and also my chin. I quickly did a little bit of color correcting before foundation, but I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Creamy Vanilla. For concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. And then as always, I set that with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade 10. I also put a little bit right here, under where my contour would go, just because I wanted this to be a little bit brighter. To bronze my face, I'm actually going to be using an eyeshadow from Joann's Beauty's Valentino palette, and I'm using my favorite bronzer brush. It's the F13 brush. Got a little heavy-handed right here, but that's okay, we can fix it. And I kind of just like put my finger up to bronze my forehead, that way I didn't like knock all the glitter that was on my hair onto my face. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And of course you gotta get that jawline because we're trying to hide this double chin. She likes to come out sometimes, so. Next I'm going to use this blush from Milani in the shade Dulce Pink. Now we gotta jump back to the eyes really quick. I'm gonna be picking up some more of that Central Park with my E104 brush and just blend this throughout the entire lower lash line. I feel like adding eyeshadow to my lower lash line just like opens up my eyes so much more, so if you're not used to this step, that's fine, but if you do want your eyes to look a little bit bigger, go ahead and throw some eyeshadow under there and it does make a difference. Especially if you're wearing some really big dramatic eyelashes like I am here, you want to make everything look even. And then I'm going to push some of that black eyeshadow into my lashes just to smoke everything out. And of course, I'm just adding some black eyeliner to my waterline. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to be outlining my lips with this NYX lip liner in the shade Need Me. This is definitely my favorite lip liner ever. And to fill everything in, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the shade Tongue Tied. Of course, I'm going to drown myself in some setting spray to lock everything in, and then we're going to move right on to highlighter. And I'm using this Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. And you don't want to forget about mascara. I'm using this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. This just helps make my lashes like extra long. Then I go right on top of that with my CoverGirl Full Lash Blossom Mascara. If you wanted to, you could totally stop the look here and you would be finished, but I went ahead and just added some little jewels to my lower lash line just because, and I felt like it matched the aesthetic of my entire look. But once you do that, your look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful Christmas. I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Happy holidays.
And cut. Boom, done. Y'all feeling it? I'm feeling it.